shouldn't.
We have Rashidi on Blog Talk.
Okay.
Do we know the first three?
Yes, 781.
I got you. Rashidi, what up?
What up? I'm here now.
Oh, man, you sound so crystal clear, man. How are you? I'm so happy for you, first and foremost, man. I'm glad that, your situation worked itself out and you were able to become a free agent. And, from what I hear, and we hope to get clarity, it sounds like you're going to be working with PBC now, right?
Definitely, yep. Happy with it, too.
Well, I'm happy, man. How long exactly has it been? 1 year, 2 years? How long has it been since you've actually been in the ring under them lights?
It's about like a year, 8 months or about, almost 2 years. It's crazy. But I'm happy to be back. I'll be fighting in July 9th.
So you're July 9th. And where's this card going to be?
Yes. In Texas.
Okay.
I don't even know who the main event is, to tell you the truth.
Okay, Texas. You ever fought in Texas?
Texas. On amateur days.
So did they give you an opponent?
It looked like it's going to be some dude from Argentina. He's a former Olympian. His name's Alberto something. I forgot his last name. But yeah, so he got a good record. He only got one loss, 17-1. He's decent.
Okay. I mean, you needed that after all that time off, though. It's not like anybody's expecting you to jump in with a world champion at this point. But I mean, you've been on the outside.
As a fighter, I want to though. As a fighter,
yeah, but you need to get your feet wet, champ. You've been out the months.
Yeah,
what you saying? 20 months. You've been out the ring. You said 1 year, 8 months, right?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, man. Nah, you need to get your feet wet, get a warm up. Now, and you said his name is what? Alberto what?
I forgot his last name. Primo. That's such a name.
I'll have Danny find
Palmetta. Yeah. Alberto Palmetta?
Palmetta, yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, Alberto Palmetta, he is an Argentine Olympian. Currently, so he's 4-0? Oh no! I'm sorry. I was
looking at his amateur record.
I was looking at his Olympic run. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me pull that up. Alberto Palmetta.
Send me that link.
Yeah, he's 17-1. I'm sorry, 16-1. 12 wins by 16-1. 12 wins by knockout. Okay.
Is he active?
Yeah.
Send me the link.
Pulling up his box rack. My bad.
So I'm assuming you've been in camp because I've been following you. You really never left the gym.
Yeah, I'm always in the gym, but when it's fight time, you take it more serious.
Yeah.
No.
So when did you get the call for this fight? Because you're saying it's July 9th. That's about a month out.
Yeah, you got it like 2 weeks ago about.
Okay. Do you feel that's enough time to get prepared?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you said, I was always in the gym, ready. It's just cut the weight. And other than that, I'm good.
And you guys are holding camp where?
Back in Massachusetts. I'm gonna stay over here.
Massachusetts?
Yeah, usually I go to California or Puerto Rico, but I'm doing it here now.
You got that link, Ness?
I got the link for Alberto Palmetta. Yo, Argentinians usually have power, man, and this guy's got 12 KOs out of 17 knockouts. Oh, you laughing that off, huh? You don't believe that?
He probably does. It don't matter to me. He ain't gonna hit me, so.
Yo, you just gonna laugh that off like that? Like Lucas Matisse wasn't a puncher, Marcos Maidana wasn't a puncher. Even Lucas's cousin is a puncher. What's his name? It's like EQ Esk. What's
who that?
Matisse's cousin. His also name is Matisse, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, man. Even Diego Chavez was a puncher. He could crack.
Sticking and moving, it don't matter. It don't matter. You sticking and moving.
I mean, look, he knocked out Saul Corral. That's a journeyman that's been in with a lot of people.
Shit, I did too.
Oh, you knocked him out too? You fought him too?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so funny. He also knocked out.
He like shit. I knocked him out first.
He also knocked out Trayshawn Wiggins. He fought a couple people I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's not a bad fighter.
Mm.
He's not a bad fighter.
But
He's not
obviously,
good enough. You know.
How old are you, Rashidi?
29.
Okay, because he's 32. Beto. That's his nickname.
obviously, Rashidi, your first fight since October of 2020. So just talk about, and it was a hell of a win too in Alexis Rocha. You know, talk about just being able to get back in the ring for you and how exciting that must be.
Oh yeah, that was a good fight. That fight right there was a comeback fight too, because before that I didn't fight in a year and some change, and so that was like a comeback fight also. So yeah, that was a good win too, and I see him doing good things now.
Yeah, just got done beating Blair the Flair.
Yeah, that was a good win for him.
Champ, I know you ain't no hater, but I mean, how's it make you feel that everybody thinks Virgil and Ennis is the future of the division, and they don't mention Rashidi Ellis?
Yeah, like you said, I ain't a hater, but you know, I feel like my name should be mentioned on there too. Definitely, but you know, after I get this win, you know, being back on on the stage, you know, I'm gonna show them.
So, are you? I mean, not are you? Because you know, it looks like that's something we need to talk about. Don't let me forget about the Jim Gray situation. We need to announce that. But stick it. Well, he's no longer going to be commentating, at least not for this weekend's fight for Stephen Fulton.
Oh.
And I think it has to do with his disrespect of Tank in the post-fight interview when he was asked, you know, hey, who do you want? He said, you know, my Glock ain't got no safety. He's like, oh, you know, because of what's going on in Texas and around the world, rightfully so. But that's his moment. You just fought them fucking rounds. You just knocked that man out. Don't. And I think enough people talked about it and they got rid of him. Because Brian Campbell,
that was crazy.
Brian Campbell is gonna be the in-ring post-fight interviewer for this Saturday's Stephen Fulton fight on Showtime. Now maybe I'm making all this up and Jim Gray's just sick, but is all I'm saying.
It was no reason for him to say that. It was no reason. Like, I don't know. I don't think there was no reason for him to say that at all. And
it left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths too. Let me tell you, I was there and I was sitting in the media center, and the reaction, wasn't positive because it's like, why would you just, down his moment like that? It was just not a good look.
So
like he was hating a little bit.
Right. Yeah, it did feel that way. But traditionally Showtime gives you those post-fight interviews. So, are you gonna name names? Are you gonna remember to tell the people, like, I know everybody talking about Ennis, but I'm here,
Of course, why not?
Because you've lost a lot of time, but now you on that stage, and you you're with PBC where there's a lot of welterweights. Rumor has it that Earl and Crawford is practically done and was going to be announced for the September date of Canelo, but Canelo took it back with the Gennady fight. So you're in a good place, and I'm happy for you.
Yeah, like you said, they got all the 140, they got all the welterweights over there. So that's why I'm really excited. So now I could definitely get the big fight. No definitely dodging.
And you've been out of the ring, so is it going to be a thing? Like you said, you're 29 now. Can you hold the weight of 47? Can you still, is the goal still to get a world title at 47?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I can make the weight, yeah. It was a little hard, but, I can make it. I'm not serious. And, yeah, that is the goal, to get the world title at 147. Come for all them belts, boy.
So I'm assuming, the way PBC works, they might be throwing Stenonius at you. Have they offered him to you for the future?
Who's that?
Stenonius, Amantis Stenonius, the guy that just beat Butayev on the Earl undercard.
Oh, yeah, I seen that fight. Yeah, that was a good fight. I seen that fight. Yeah, I'll definitely fight him. I'll fight him next. It don't matter.
But they have not offered him to you?
Nah, not yet.
You should have Rivera try to get Castillo Clayton. How you feel about that? Oh, you laughing these guys off, huh?
Nah, I've been clearing like a shit a while ago, and clean is not on my level, obviously.
So I mean, but would you do him quicker than Ennis did him? Because that's the thing. It's all about making a statement.
Yeah, I knocked him out first round. Fuck it.
Yo, speaking of Ennis, what you think of his last 2 knockouts? People saying that he's hitting behind the head. Is it he hitting behind the head, or is it these guys ducking and that's where the shots landing because they ducking?
It's both ways though, because they shouldn't be ducking like that. But and again, he is hitting them in the back of the head, but they ducking in a position where he has no choice but to hit you in the back of the head.
Mm.
So it's both ways.
So when do you think there'll be an announcement for your fight?
Hopefully soon. I don't know. Hopefully soon.
And you still you just brought in local guys for sparring?
Yeah, I got great guys for sparring over here.
You said great guys?
Yeah, like great up and coming fighters.
Okay.
My man Mike Fontanez, and I saw Boo Boo a while ago though. That was a while ago.
I was going to ask you about that. That was for when he was in camp for Parker, right? You was working with him?
Yeah. I only went up there like twice. I really wasn't like a main fan.
Okay. I wanted to ask your thoughts. I know you were there when Anthony Joshua came by to meet with Eddie Reynoso, right? And there was talks maybe about him working with Eddie for the Usyk rematch, and he ended up going with Robert Garcia. Just wanted your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I did not see him going with Robert Garcia. Yeah. But Robert Garcia is a great coach, but I don't think I don't think it's a good fit for Usyk because I'm gonna throw a lot of punches. So you gotta be real active.
Do you think that maybe because of Robert's aggressive style, you think that maybe that's the plan? Like AJ's already the bigger natural heavyweight, and just using that to basically knock, be the bully, not knock him out.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that. It could be that because you see all these fighters being aggressive and, like you said, being the bully.
Absolutely. Well, Rashidi, I also wanted your thoughts really quick. This Saturday, Devin Haney has made the trip to Australia and is fighting for undisputed. 23 years old, going out there to face George Kambosos, who shocked the world when he beat Teofimo. Just your thoughts on the fight.
Oh, when he beat Devin Haney against Kambosos?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a great fight. I got Haney beating him, but shit, he's fighting in his hometown. So I got to knock his ass out twice. The judge ain't going to be nice to him.
So you don't think that even with a clear outboxing performance, you don't think that he could get that decision in Australia?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, though. But I still think he's going to do it.
Okay.
All right, we got some questions from the people, Rashidi. We got Ruin at 504. Does PBC have something lined up for you this year? And obviously, he's not talking about this July fight. I'm assuming he's talking about like a name, or did they give you a plan? Like, yo, if you get past this July date down in September, we can line you up with something.
Yeah, but they didn't say any names yet. But it's obviously going to be like a bigger name than the opponent that I'm fighting now.
Yeah. Do you think you'd get lucky and get like a Thurman fight?
Shit, Thurman would not fight me. I wish though.
Ah! He said Thurman, yo. Wow. So you why would you say that? Because Thurman only lost to Pacquiao, calling out Crawford right now. Like, why would you say he wouldn't fight you?
I think he's looking for a big payday fighting Crawford. I think Crawford will easily beat him. I think so.
But what about you. Why do you think Thurman wouldn't fight you?
Because he's gonna hit you with the low risk, high, like you know what everybody would say, low risk, high reward, whatever type bullshit.
Okay, but that's a fight you saying you want.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, that's a fight I'd be interested in, man. You might be a lot faster than him with the hands, but he's got some good feet, you know. People have, I mean, only Pacquiao was able to put him down.
I didn't say that. Yeah, I didn't say he sucked.
No, I never said you said he sucked either. I'm just saying you're fast with your hands. He's pretty good with his feet is all I'm saying.
Yeah, he is.
So I got some more questions here. I got Jason. I don't know where he's from, but he says, I would love to hear about his battle during his time in the amateurs. Was there any rivalries? For example, Sean Porter always talks about his fights with Andre Jacobs and even Usyk. I was wondering if you had any with Boots, Keyshawn Davis, or Gary Antoine Russell.
Nah, they was all younger and like I was a little heavier than all of them.
So who was in your division and in your class and did you have any rivalries?
Rivalry? Shit, I can't think right now. That's why a lot of people too. Shit, I can't even think right now. It's a long time ago.
All right. James Excuse me?
Oh, no.
Oh. James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas says, being that you've sparred Canelo, were you surprised how he was unable to adjust against Bivol? And how will the rematch play out?
He did look a little off, even walking in. He did look a little off. But Bivol, he had the right game plan. You know, just keep him out and keep his distance. He's tall, bigger. Why would he fight him in the inside all the time? But he had the right game plan. But the rematch, I think he would throw more punches instead of just hitting his arm all day. And, you know, Canelo was smart, though. He'll figure it out.
For sure. I got Cisco Promotions from the Bronx, New York City. As a fan that follows you, it seems that you have put on weight, muscle mass. Do you still see yourself making 147? I've been a fan of yours since you did my fellow Honduran Eddie Gomez dirty, and us boxing fans have been waiting for you to get back in the ring. F Golden Boy. That's so funny. I never knew Cisco was from Honduras. And I remember Eddie Gomez, man. That was my guy, too.
Yeah, that was my guy, too, man. He was a good guy.
So,
but yeah, the weight, I got no problem with the weight.
Well, there you go. Coach Meyer says, last year, when you asked about Boots, you stated, I want all the smoke. He's nice, but he can get it too. Will you keep that same energy now that you're with PBC and the fight can be more likely made?
Shit, I meant what I said. Shit, he can get it after this fight. After I fight, what was his name? Alberto.
Dang, he said after this fight. Yo,
right.
You said,
I want all the smoke. No matter who it is.
Let's go. You ain't got no time to waste, man. Let's do it. I got Dom in Seattle. He says, hey, champ, how you doing? Do you think Zurdo is trying to beat Floyd's record of 50-0 with a bunch of low-level fighters to do that?
Wait, who's Zurdo again? The guy with Golden Boy?
Yeah, Gilberto Ramirez.
Like he didn't, like you said, he's versus not low-level class, but you know, you can't compare it to Floyd at the end of the day. He beat a lot of world champions.
All right. We got Keem in Florida. He says, what's up, champ? I was trained by Andy Rivera, Alex's brother. So that makes me and you stablemates. And he puts 2 laugh out loud emojis. He says,
family, bro. We're family.
He said, we family, Keem. He said, good luck with PBC. I'm always rooting for you and hope to see you in the ring soon. Whenever in Orlando, lunch on me. Shout out to Keem in Orlando.
I remember. I'm gonna remember that.
I think those are all our questions. Let me refresh. Actually, some more came in. Baltimore, the best dad ever says, how does it feel to be part of the PBC? Why do you think it was so hard for Golden Boy to get you fights?
I don't know why it was so hard for them to get me fights. Shit, because like I was always ready, always wanting to fight, but I guess they couldn't just get me fights.
All right. We got New York Bullet in New York. Obviously says, what's good, champ? Which fighter do you see yourself matching up with for the biggest money fight in the future?
In the future, right now, Spence. You got 3 belts.
Spence. Would you take Spence next too? You gotta listen, just jumping in there that's only half of it. Like, you gotta be ready. Like, I know you did. I seen what you did to Eddie Gomez twice. So, not only do you got power, but you showed that you can box by beating him in the second fight the way that you did. And we seen what you did to Rocha, first in everyone, But Spencer's a different monster, isn't he? He's big. They're big, too. Him and Ennis are very, very big.
I'm big, too. But then again, the second time when I fought Eddie, that right there was a comeback fight, too. That was easy.
I love it, man. I hope they give you these opportunities because, honestly, no one else is talking about these fighters in that fashion. No one else is saying, I'm big, too, when we talk about Ennis. They'd be like, yeah, nah, he's big, So it's interesting. It's interesting. But, there's another fighter over there on the PBC side that maybe they throw at you first than some of these big names because I feel like these big names are tied up. I feel like, obviously, Ennis is ahead of you, and he probably ain't going to want to look back. Earl is ahead of you, and he thinking about Crawford. Crawford got a belt thinking about Earl. So what's your thoughts on Cody Crowley, who's from Canada but trains here in America, in Las Vegas?
I heard about him before. I really don't know of him like that, but I remember hearing about him. He fight welterweight?
Yep.
147?
Yep, 147.
He just beat Josecito Lopez on the Earl Spence undercard.
Oh, yeah, I just seen that. I seen that.
Yeah, he's 21-0, 9 KOs.
Yeah, he's decent. Shoot, I fight him too. Like you said, PBC got a lot of welterweights. A lot of good talent too. A lot of good fights.
They sure do, bro. They sure do. You're in a very, very good space. Next one, I think. We did that. Let me refresh one last time just in case. But if not, let me get your social media, Rashidi, for anybody that isn't following you. They can do so.
Oh, you can follow me on everything at Rashidi Ellis.
All right. Well, that is all the questions. Thank you. And we can't wait to get you back on once you make an official announcement. And yeah, man.
Closer to the fight.
Yeah, man. We just wish you the best. We've been rocking with you for a minute, and we want your time to come.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming real soon.
All right, champ. Let's get it. Thank you once again. We're gonna go back to actually. Let me get your thoughts on Bill Haney being approved to get into Australia the last minute. You're a fighter, so I guess the first part of this question is: do you need your father in the corner? I know he may not be your trainer. So when did your father or your loved one stop being in your corner? Was it always just Alex? That's the first part. Let's find out about that. Shit, did he drop off? We weren't fast enough.
Pops in the corner.
Oh, okay. I hear you now. What'd you say, champ?
You hear me? Yeah, I always have my pops in the corner.
Oh, you always had your pops in the corner?
Yeah, my pops is in the corner most of my fights.
Even now as a pro?
Yeah, so yeah. He's always there. The dude with the glasses. He's always there.
Oh wow. Okay.
It does so good to have him in the corner.
Okay, so then
this
is
not a coach or anything.
But you always have him in the corner as some sort of second or just for emotion.
just
Emotionally.
see your pops is there, make you push harder. It's just
So
father son thing, I guess.
can you put yourself in Devin Haney's shoes? Would you have taken a fight in specifically Australia if your father wasn't allowed to go?
Yeah, I'll still take it. That'll get me more mad, make me want to really hurt the dude, knowing that my father can't come because of some bullshit.
So I don't know if you heard, but
I'll take it.
I don't know if you heard, but at around 2 a.m, it was announced that Bill was approved and he's flying out. What time?
He should be on the flight now. It should be taking off if it hasn't already. Any second now. But yeah, so Bill Haney will be arriving after the weigh-in tomorrow. And so he'll be there, tomorrow Australia time. He'll be there tonight, late tonight, U.S. time it should be.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good. They're playing games. They're trying to fuck with Devin's head.
Currently, they got Bob Ware, Floyd Mayweather, and Devin Haney's cut man. And obviously, they do the hand wraps and everything. He's currently detained in Melbourne.
30 minutes away from the freaking stadium.
Yeah, they got him in a detention center over, I guess, a drug conviction that wasn't brought up, allegedly. So he's currently detained in Australia.
Oh, man, they're trying to do him dirty.
Yep. Well, Champ, man, the last one, you being a welterweight, rumor again is that Crawford Earl is practically done. They're just looking for a date. Who you got?
Oh yeah. So it's set. Like this, like you said, they're just looking for a date. That's a really good fight. Shit, I don't know who I got. It's like 50-50. Well, I'm more leaning on Crawford a little bit.
Leaning more towards Crawford.
So if you're leaning towards Crawford and he wins, do you think it's better for him to move up to 54 and fight Charlo, Jermell, who he's had some back and forth with now for a few years, or is it better for him to give Boots an opportunity?
And on his shoes, I'd rather go to 54 and then he could be unified champion. I mean, undisputed. My fault. Be undisputed at 54 too. That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
That's what I would do if I was there.
Well, all right. Well, that's definitely all our questions. Thank you once again, Champ. We appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate it always.
All right, man.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.